What's up, everybody? What's going on? We're out here to do an unboxing today of a Arken Optica. So it's going to be like the rest of my videos. It's probably pretty lame. So if you like lame videos, subscribe to this channel, give me a thumbs up, and watch all the other lame videos I got. So without further ado, let's get started. Got all kind of good stuff in this box. Alright. Alright, before I get unpackaging everything, the rings I decided to go with was the low rings. Hopefully this will be the same size as my, I'm putting this on my 338Lapua Magnum, my Savage 110. So hopefully this scope will fit into the same gun case without having to modify it or anything like that. So that's what I want with the low rings on it anyhow. Of course it comes with the caps for it. And we got the throw lever, the bubble level, batteries for the optic itself to illuminate it. I don't know if I'll be using that illumination or not. And the bag, that you make a sandbag out of it for whatever reason. See what we got, how big that's going to be. Okay, it's a good sized little bag, but we'll be I'll put this on the scope, get it all sighted in. I may do a video part of that on this or not, but I'll definitely do a video on it as far as after I get it all installed, because I got my LED sled right behind the camera here. I'm gonna put it together, get my gun sighted in, and make sure everything is good to go. Oh man, ooh. Wow, that's pretty heavy right there. Man, got these caps too, which is cool. But the one I decided to go with was the 5 to 25 by 56 millimeter objective. Like I said in my other videos, my eyesight ain't what it used to be, so I need all the help I can get. Plus, this is the same gun I used last year to go hunting with up in Maine. Sad to say, I missed 3 deer. But because I have that SWFA fixed 10 power, and you can't zoom in on it, so when you're trying to shoot a long distance and it's dark just after daylight, legal hunting time, because in Maine legal hunting time varies from day to day. If you've been there before, you know what I mean when I say, like, it starts at say 5:52 a.m. and it ends at 4:17 p.m. I mean, each day is different. It varies from minute to minute. So, if you've been in Maine, you know you've dealt with that. But look how big this thing is. It's just huge. This thing feels like it weighs 2 pounds. Let's see what we got here. Of course, I got the MOA reticle. Let's see how this sounds here. Okay. Alright. Put that back on 0. Put that on 0. Guess we can go ahead and put the rings on here. Man, look up. That right there is about the size of a silver dollar. Remember those? But this cap is huge. First impressions, I've seen other reviews on it, just so you know. It's the EP5 5 to 25 by 56. Hopefully it does what I need it to do, because if I miss another deer, I may just stop hunting altogether. The main reason I got this, saw a lot of reviews on there. I just mainly want something that's heavy duty for that gun's a Magnum gun, and the zero stop. I guess some other guns that don't have zero stops on them, and not a big fan of it, because if you bump the gun or if you're in a vehicle, you can ride around with guns in certain areas. It just gets bumped a little bit. You may go back too far enough, or for whatever reason. I just want a gun that has zero stop on there. So I always have that reference point. Because once somebody messes with you, you're going to spin it all the way around, put it back on zero. You don't know it's off. You know, 30 MOA or mils if you got a mil reticle. But take a look at what you got. I like here we got torque specs on here, which is always a good thing. So they give you an Allen wrench, but I get a torque set wrench that I got just to put this on here to make sure I get it exactly right. So that's what I'm going to do, use my torque wrenches. These are pretty low, but with the height of this, I just want to make sure it don't hit the barrel of my gun. So guess we'll find out here in a few minutes, huh? Throw these on right quick. Pretty good size Allen wrench here. But this would be the biggest scope I've gotten with a 34 millimeter tube, because other scopes I got, the biggest one's a 30, and everything before that's 1 inch. Try to get into modern times, right? All right, we'll put that one there. I like how you get some extra screws at least, in case you lose one by chance. All right. So hopefully this don't drag on too long, but I guess this will be a 2-part video. I'll do this first part here, putting this scope together, doing a review on it. The second part of the video will be, it ought to be on the gun, and we'll be at the range. I'm going to take it and try to get it zeroed in with my laser bore sight. Get everything locked down, torqued down, because I'm not going to waste your time doing all that on this video here. So we just want to get a look at what it's going to look like when it's on the gun. After I get done mounting it on the gun and all that good stuff, I'll do a quick update. Then we'll be at the gun range shooting. Alright, we got that. Me, if you see me in my other videos, you know I like my my sunshade. I just think the sunshade just makes a long-range rifle. Maybe it's watching military movies or just the cool factor. Ooh. That's a little tight right there, which is good. All right, come on now. There we go. All right. Goes inside, right? And these are the first time I've had something like this. It's got like a expansion on it, stretched to fit. You figured they would have them to where, I don't know, like the other ones. Okay, guess it'll stretch out. All right, got that, got that. Boom. Looks like it's all ready to go. I just can't believe how big that is. It's just huge. Yeah, it's pretty heavy, but we're gonna get it mounted up here, get it sighted in, locked down, torqued, all that good stuff. Then we'll see you at the range, but we'll be back in a second to see how it looks with it mounted on the gun. Alright, we got the gun. We're fixing to put this scope on here. This is my Savage 110 338Lapua Magnum. And this is the new scope here. Let's see how much bigger it is. So, alright, we're fixing to get this thing mounted up. Alright, just to bring you up to date where we're at. Got a new scope right there. It was hitting here in the front, so I wound up having to file it down, and I broke out the grinder, started grinding on it. But this is what we're going to do here. But we already got it all measured up. Here we go. Alright, I'm fixing to get this all mounted up, Loctited, and we'll laser bore sight it. Alright, got her done, got her all locked in, my Loctite and laser bore sighted. Hopefully this thing does what I want it to come hunting season. See if we can't look down the oh, where's it at? This may not work. Don't worry about it. The only issue I may have is this right here. Even though this is a hollow point bolt tail, apparently hollow point bolt tails are for like target shooting and stuff like that. So even though it's a hollow point, these don't expand. So I may have hit that deer last year with a double lung shot, and it'd be like a pencil going through it with no expansion. So I may have shot a deer and didn't retrieve it, or it may not went down for a day or two, who knows. But so now I'm on the lookout for some maybe some bone strike, some hunting rifle, or some hunting rounds for the 338Lapua. They're quite costly though, but I'm going to try to find me some, so that way I'll have the proper ammo to get the job done. So that's about all I could do for now. I'm going to take it out to the range, sight it in with these 300 grainers here, and hopefully I can find some 300 grain hunting rounds. I've seen some. I put an order in for some, but they're out of stock. They'll let me know when they come in. So we're going to take this out next, sight it in, and whatever ammo I get, I'll adjust it accordingly. But I got to make sure this is all sighted in to where I need it. Let's take another look at it here. There we go. How you like my new lead sled, huh? Good old Arken EP5 5 to 25 by 56. Now I just got to get it to fit in my rifle case. Look at that muzzle brake. Because right here I'm going to have to maybe cut this a little bigger here. Definitely right here a little bit. It's pretty close to the same size, but it still appears just a little bit bigger than the one I had on the gun, which is right there. All right, so this will be the end of part one. We'll see you out at the range. I almost forgot one thing here before we close this video out. This is where the scope was hitting my Picatinny rail earlier. I took and hit it with a file, then I came back and hit it with a grinder. It's not a lot of clearance there, but it's enough. We're good on the rest of it. I just wanted to make sure it wasn't hidden because it wasn't sitting flat like it's supposed to. Went back and painted it black so it all blends together. Yeah, can't get no closer than that, huh? Alright, that'll be the end of this video for sure now.